Hi, Justin Taylor here for Speco Headquarters. Today we're going to cover retrieving, sending, and recording audio in SecureGuard. Before we begin, it should be mentioned that you should inquire about your state's rules and regulations regarding this feature before proceeding. There's quite a bit to cover in this video, so let's get right to it.
First, we'll go over how to set up a site for audio. Go to the Sites tab and access one of your sites. Below Record Settings, you'll see 4 checkboxes for audio. Enable audio from site will retrieve live audio from the site. This also needs to be checked to utilize the other audio options. Record audio from site will have SecureGuard record the audio retrieved from the site. Enable audio to site will allow you to send audio to the site via push-to-talk, a paging file, or over our SecureGuard streamer app. Record audio to site will record sent audio to the site. This excludes streamed audio. You will need to make sure your device is set up for audio, otherwise it may not work. Once you've configured your audio settings, click OK and then click Apply. Now let's go over the Files tab, which is where the paging files reside. We have provided a default audio file to be used for paging. If you like, you could add your own MP3 or WAV file. To add your own file, click Add. Locate the file, and then click Open. If you'd like, you could change the file name. When ready, click OK. The file will now be listed. Be sure to apply your addition. Before we go to the client, I'd like to quickly talk about the audio streamer. The audio streamer will continuously send audio, such as a radio station, to a site. As I stated before, streamed audio will not be recorded. When a user activates push-to-talk or a paging file, the streamed audio will briefly mute in order to clearly hear the sent audio from the user. Once done, audio will continue streaming. I will go into more details setting up the streamer in another video. Let's proceed to the client. Before I open the client, I will need to enable the camera I set up for audio. Be sure to restart the SecureGuard service if you made any changes to your sites or files. You can do this by either exiting out of the configuration tool or by going to the System tab and manually stopping and restarting the service. When logged in, connect to a site and drag it onto the channel grid. Clicking on the channel, you will see options produced on the upper right side of the interface. Now let's go over the audio options. To retrieve live audio from a site, you will click the speaker icon. You should now hear audio coming from that channel. Looking at the channel box, you will see a yellow speaker icon. To stop listening to live audio, simply click the speaker icon again. Now let's go over sending audio to a site and multiple sites. I mentioned earlier you could send audio to a site using push-to-talk, which would require having a microphone connected to your client PC, or a paging file. If you're going to utilize the push-to-talk option, we will need to select a source. Before performing the following steps, make sure your microphone is plugged in and enabled. When ready, click the group management icon to quickly access the user settings. You will then go to the audio tab. Click the drop-down next to source to select your audio device. Below, you'll see a volume adjuster and input level. Test your input to make sure that it is functional and at the right volume level. Once tested, apply your configuration and close the window. Let's first send audio to a single site. As we did for live audio, select the channel box of a site and then click the microphone icon on the upper right corner. You will see 2 options, push-to-talk and paging files. Click push-to-talk and a window will be produced with a microphone icon. press and hold the button, and as you're holding down, speak into your audio device. Release the button when finished. You can close the window by pressing the X. Next, let's send the paging file to the site. Once again, select the channel and then press the microphone icon. This time we'll hover over paging files. You will see the default paging file we provided and, if you've done so, your uploaded audio file. Click the audio file you'd like to send to the site. When chosen, the icon will be filled in red for the duration of the message and then go back to normal. And finally, we will go over broadcasting audio. When you broadcast audio, it will send audio to multiple sites. We will first need to select the sites we will want to broadcast to. We will need to go back to the user settings. And then we'll go to the audio tab. And now we will look to the left of the window. Check the sites you will want to broadcast to. When ready, click Apply and close the window. To broadcast audio, click the megaphone icon next to the lock icon. You will see that it's exactly like sending audio to a single site. Pressing the push to talk will produce the window with the icon, which you would press and hold until you're finished speaking. Hovering over paging files will produce the selection of files that you have available. Clicking them will broadcast the paging file to all the sites.
So now you know how to set up your sites for audio, add an audio file to be used for paging, and sending audio to a site. Remember that you will need to make sure that your devices are configured for audio, and as I said in the beginning of this video, check with your state's rules and regulations before proceeding. Thank you for watching. Thank you for choosing Speco.